Your mom's gone crazy. Finally, it's happening to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. Oh, no. Okay. So I guess I have to do a multi-guest situation. Finally, it's happened to me. Woo! Right in front of my face. Oh, hey, Deborah. Welcome. All right. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Hello there, freak of nature. Good to see you, sort of. We're just getting ready here. You know how this is. If you've been here before, you know how this is. This is going to be a minute because we have to get everybody on this one. And it's going to be hilarious because we're doing 2 people on the guests. Hi, Ellie. And then like multi-guest mode. And then the rest are going to be hosts. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to my altar space where I sit and read. I don't know what I do. I do all kinds of stuff here. But actually, I was going to ask you, for those of you who have been coming to a lot of the lives, what would you like to see? Because we're going to keep going with these lives. Do you want me to read you stories? Hi, Shane. Oh, hey, Shane. Yeah. Do you want, because we're going to have to get on more and more. Hi, Samantha. Good to see you. So do you want me to do more like, we're definitely going to do the seances every so often. But other than that, is there anything that you want to see us do on these lives? We're going to bring people in from the cast and crew as well. And good Lord. Do I like Harry Potter? Yeah. You know what it is? Okay, here's the thing. She sucks, right? Like, why is she dying on that hill? I don't understand. J.K. Rowling, like, what the fuck? And I'm pissed off about it. And I don't want to support her anymore monetarily. But you can't take Harry Potter away from me. I still love this story. What about you? Hi, Stasha. Thank you. Hate the artist, love the art. Yeah, it's just a great story. It's a great, great story. Truth. I love it. Have y'all listened to it on audiobook? Because it's so good. It's so good. Finally, it's happening to me. Okay, I think I Okay. So I'm pretty sure, oh dear. Yes, it gave you the space to be different. That's okay if you don't read Harry Potter. It's not your bag. I loved it though. Still love it. Interact. It's beautifully written. There's no other way to slice it. Okay. So I can only host a live with Jack and Alexandra, but I can have guests for the others, and of course they're not here. So I think, Shane, do they have to be live Like, even to be a multi-guest? Alright. Someday I'd really like somebody to teach me how to use this motherfucking app. Oh, I am tired. Oh shit, do I look that bad? I am beat, man. They need to be a viewer? Okay. Let me go in and see if I can change that. It does say, like... So, Ash, can you text Aubrey and tell Aubrey to view this live? Thank you. Thank you, Caitlin. Why won't this app let you post your ghost hunting video, do you think? That's weird, Ellie. I don't understand. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome to the party. The party of Fen, sitting at our altar space. Apparently looking very tired, which I am exhausted. Waiting to figure out how to use this app. Nope. They're not there yet. It's happening to me right in front of my face. Oh, really? They said it was copyrighted. That's weird. But it was like, were you like, yeah, it was me. It was me, my work. I have saltines. Okay, that's cool. Radical. I had Indian food for dinner. Oh, there's Aubrey. Okay, so let's see. Aubrey, now you're watching. So, let's see. Nope. There's no way to add Aubrey in. I like saltines with tomato soup. You keep going in and out for me. Oh yeah, am I going in and out? It might just be because I am trying to figure shit out. Aubrey, are you following New Blood? Hi, Sierra. Hi, Jack.
Hey!
Oh my God, it's Jack again.
Oh my God, it's Jack again. Brother, sister, everybody saying.
Hey, hey.
It's like my favorite song. How dare you?
How dare you?
Who dare you?
How dare you?
You brought pop.
I can't find these people.
Buttons.
What buttons do I shouldn't do that. What buttons should I push? To like, cause okay, so Aubrey, here's the scoop. Aubrey and Chris don't have, they're new to TikTok, so they don't have a lot of followers yet. So they want to be guests in the bot, which I know they can do. It's just I don't know how to get them there because it worked last night, but it's not working. Oh, okay. Aubrey and Chris, you both have to request it.
Yes, you guys have to request to be guests. I don't know if it works in a shared host. So we might have to just all be guests on yours possibly.
Well, shit.
We try it and see if it works. I've never done it, so I don't know.
What'd you say, babe?
There is a button at the bottom next to the comment box that says multi, and I think they click that.
Yeah. Y'all, if there's a look, okay, Aubrey and Chris, try to down at the bottom where it says multi or it says plus guests. Like, I don't know which one it says to you. Try to click that and see if you can hop in. You might not be able to, but we'll just try.
If it does not work, what we will do is we will all jump over to New Blood TV, all request to be guests. So that way everyone can be in it.
Chris, so you're just getting an error message? That's weird. So yeah, I know you have to have 1K to go live as a co-host, but I don't think you do for a guest because we just did it with somebody the other day,
It does
Ellie.
say live access is needed.
Oh, really? Do you have less than 1,000 followers?
Yeah, I have like 900.
Oh, farts in a bag. Okay, well, shit. There's no way to slice it. They can't get on here.
So
I'm sorry, y'all.
let me see something. I have my computer right here. How many followers do you need to be a guest? I don't think it needs to be that. Let me see. I thought
You could do it, but it's not letting me.
You know what it is though? My guest is because we are in a multi-box, like we're hosting, like co-hosting. I think because of that, it probably negates the guesting feature. You know what I mean? Like if I try, like right now I'm trying to invite a guest at the moment and all the guests are, you need to end your co-host. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, darlings, loves, sweethearts. We are all going to run and we're going to ransack the New Blood TV channel and we're going to go over there and then we're going to all join as guests. So that way, because I think anyone can jump in as a guest.
Let's hope. Okay, do you want to try that, Aubrey and Chris?
Because it's all, on my side, it's all grayed out and says I have to end my session to have any guests.
Oh, shit.
Which isn't a big deal.
All right.
It's not a big deal.
All aboard the New Blood train. Okay. All right, let's try it. Let's see if it works.
See you there.
Woo! Woo! Thank you for all your treats. I tried a new one today. I got these little strawberries. I like these little gifts. You know, it's like lovely treats for my neurodivergent brain. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, thank you for the ice cream. Hello, Beetle. Yes, that is a Stargirl tattoo. Good eye. Yeah. Good evening. Thank you for that really cool treat. Jack's coming back. So they're all coming. Thank you, Jacqueline. They're all coming over here now. So they're going to be like little boxes over in the corner. And we'll see what happens, you know? I don't know. Accept. Okay, yes, accept. I accept. Okay, well, there's Jack.
Fix this.
But Jack's so tiny.
I'm tiny. I'm a little man.
What? You can change the size? How do I make it bigger? Jeez.
I want to do this. This is neat.
Why?
Oh, now I'm gigantic. Hi. I'm huge now.
Jack is a tiny boy. No, now Jack's a big boy. Okay. Now what if I get
We're learning.
This is bullshit.
It's all right. We'll do it. Is there a way for me to change my filter? No, there isn't. Why is it not working?
It's so weird because it's saying no. Mermaid? No. No, you all can't come. I'm sorry. I can't even get I can't even get the people who are supposed to be on here. So Aubrey. Oh boy.
So the people that are supposed to be, that everybody's supposed to be coming in, those try to click on these right here to join the request.
It won't let me. It won't let me, and they're not in here.
They're not in.
It's just like a handful of people, and then 2 people who have requested.
We'll figure this out. We'll figure this.
That's okay. I can see the boxes, but nothing happens when I click. Okay, this might not work.
Yeah, it says live access is needed.
Okay, Ash researched it, and they need live access.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
crud.
That sucks.
Can we make a fire?
Yeah. I guess we could do that.
We're good.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let's go back to co-hosting so that we can have Alexandria
Let's do it.
How do I don't even fucking know how to get out of work. Oh, great. Did it for me. How about you all go into a Discord call? Well, we could do that, huh? That's our new platform. This is why Twitch and Instagram is better. I don't know what to tell you. This is the last one. Is it lagging now, Beetle? I feel like
We're getting there.
We're gonna make it. It's gonna be okay. You guys are so nice. We can plan for some cool things in the future. Yes.
Look how far we come. I'm done.
Look how far we come, baby. Where is Alex?
Let's see.
Does she go by Alex or Alexander?
You know, I've known Alexandra, Alex, whichever, for a while. We've never really talked that much. Like, it's just always been in passing. We've had like very brief conversations. So I'm not sure. So I'm the worst person to ask.
Okay. Well, I don't see her here.
Back at the menu. Back at the menu. Here we are.
Well, Alex, if you've been done seeing us here, you can just say hi. We're just gonna do the best we can.
We're just gonna do the absolute best that we can. Absolutely.
Jack's in for me is just a black screen. Is that true for other people on like in my comments? Hi, Don. I don't know. No. Okay, everybody can see Jack. Okay, so it was just maybe do a little refresh.
Okay, cool. And I am a Libra, just for the person that asked.
And I'm a Crappercorn.
Oh, the Crappercorn. Crappercorn.
Okay, you see Jack. Everybody sees Jack. Okay, great. All right, well, we're waiting. Okay, so Alex will be on in 1 minute. So coming soon. Oh, another Cap. All right, Caps get shit done.
I am a Libra. Yes, I am, Ashley. Yes, I am.
You are what?
A Libra.
Oh, a Libra, yeah.
Yes.
Tell us about New Blood TV. Okay, so I see there's more people who weren't here before. So while we're waiting, so New Blood TV, so we are now fully funded. The Kickstarter is. We are over. I think we did it. So I think we're at like, what are we, 104% or something like that?
Yeah, something.
So yeah, thank you so much for all of you who helped. And, I encourage anybody who didn't get a chance to pledge, keep the pledges coming if you can, because at any point in time until tomorrow at 8:08 a.m. Eastern, people can modify their pledges. And so we've had some cancellations and some people who have lowered their pledges. So, the more pledges we can get to make sure that we stay over that funding, because remember, if we don't stay over, then we don't get any money at all. Oh,
Guys,
yes.
If you haven't supported New Blood TV yet, please go over and do so.
So Aubrey, you have to tell them to go live to be a co-host. Look at me explaining it. Shit.
You're getting it. You're figuring it out. You're getting there. You're doing the TikToks.
Dance with my hands. Did y'all like Wednesday? Did you like Wednesday, Jack?
Yeah, of course.
It was really good. Yeah, right. I'm a pro. Okay.
Hello, everybody tuning in. If you do not know, which I don't know how you wouldn't know, this is Fen Alikouche from New Blood TV, who is the creator of New Blood TV. Everybody,
Thank you.
Go give a follow on all the social medias where there is a social medias. Go do that thing. And not only that, go over to Kickstarter and go and pledge to the fully funded Kickstarter. But extra support is always appreciated. So please, please, please go and do that.
Thank you. Yeah, and we have 11 hours left. In Fen we trust. Oh, I love you people. This is fun. So support if you can, if you haven't already. And for those of you who have, thank you so much. And yeah, in a minute here, we're going to be able to talk with Alex, who is amazing. Live, laugh, love, Jack. That's hilarious.
Well, thank you. Yeah. And thank you for the congratulations. Thank you so much.
Okay, Catherine, so what we are supporting are 2 paranormal shows that we're self-producing. Second season is going to have Jack, the vampire, the king of vampire king of TikTok.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, the king. Yes, and one of the shows is an episodic show, and the other show is a long-form docuseries about vampirism. And you can go and watch the trailer for the Kickstarter. It's not the trailer for the show, but the Kickstarter in the link in my bio. Yeah, lots of vampires. There's so many vampires. Yeah, that guy. They love you, Jack.
It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be interesting. I painted them. Yeah, I painted them. Yeah.
Ooh la la. Yeah, wait, no.
Oh.
Didn't Shane paint your nails?
Is this working? Yay!
Good job. So we were like, I don't know if it's ever gonna happen.
Oh, I'm so happy.
I'm in the box now. I think I am.
Ooh.
Hey!
So, okay, I have to hold time out on the chat for a second. Jeez. Before we go further, Alex, or what do you go by? I don't know. I haven't talked to you directly on the team.
Alex is totally fine.
Alex? Okay, cool. So Alex is here. Vampire Jack is here. Your favorite. We were going to have join, but we failed at TikTok. So we're not quite there, but we'll fucking figure it out at some point. But yeah, so Alex has been part of this process, in the background. And we've been talking about the contest, which we're going to announce the winners for the contest tomorrow, after, everything goes through. For the contest was you get a 15-minute call with Jack, where he will also growl if you wish, which I think you do. And you will also get a 30-minute psychic reading by Beverly McChesney, who is one of the psychics on the shows in Human Beings. And you'll get an astrology reading, and you will also get Michelle Bellanger's contemplation cards, and you will get one of Alex's custom-made REM pods that it looks like a little coffin. It's so fucking cute.
This one right here.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
that's
cool.
there. That's what you get. So if you haven't entered the contest, you still can. You have 11 hours.
Totally worth it. It's
Oh,
super
yeah.
pink inside.
Oh, so cool. Well, so Alex, yeah, tell us who you are and like how you've gotten into the spooky and like how you make your shit.
Oh my gosh, that's honestly a really long story. I could try to shorten it. I feel like I've been into the paranormal since I could walk. I come from a family of Greek witches, and they've always been open to the idea that something else exists outside of us. So I've been messing with the idea of it, and there's a part of me that has always been attracted to electronics. Just the idea that we can expand our own eyes by using technology, and I think that's really where it was all born from. But I started taking VCRs apart, I started taking iPhones apart in high school, and it just tumbled into this because where I found my real passion was the paranormal. I'm so fascinated by it. I'm constantly thinking about it. So it just made sense to start doing more tech. And I'm also an artist, so I like the idea of making things cute. Not to say that the black little boxes with LEDs sticking out aren't cute to whoever makes those, but I just wanted to add a little bit more flair.
Yeah. I mean, like you have a pink coffin and then you have a pink skull. Yeah, like that thing.
Yeah.
Is that also a REM pod?
This is just, it picks up on EMF spikes. So anytime there's a spike around, it lights up. It picks up on your own body's static. So it's pretty cool. It's very sensitive, which is why I like it. Same with the shoes. I have a pair of dance shoes that I make that are also EMF detectors.
Wait, the
So
dance shoes and EMF detectors?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Isn't that amazing? Like it's like,
yeah.
That is neat. What?
Jack, you need to wear those. You
Can I
need
wear
to
those?
wear those.
I'll wear them.
You should. Oh my god, I would love to see you in them. I'd make
Let's
you
go.
what?
Let's go. I'll pull them off. Let's do it. I'm up
I
for it.
really love that. I love that idea. Yeah, I'll just leave it on.
Yeah, I think that's so amazing. So like you said you came from a Greek lineage of witches?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so you came by like this jam like honest. Like you're like almost like a paranormal investigator.
Yeah, there are members of my family that would call themselves mediums, and I make that joke that I'm a failed medium because I'm so much more, I lean more towards technology than I do my own feelings. So I need technology to help me understand what I'm feeling and maybe validate it. And I like the idea of the fact that I can record it or capturing it like on a ghost box and being able to share that with people. And fascinated by that. And I think that's what attracts me to it. But I do make the joke that I'm a failed medium. I just call myself a sensitive now. So I've just been surrounded with it for so long. And it's cool to find people like you. This whole project is really amazing. I'm really happy to even be doing this live with you and talking to you. Like,
yeah, same. This is like a mutual admiration club. Yeah,
Absolutely. I third this.
Yeah, you're both so awesome, and we're, one of the coolest things that's happened when we've been doing all these lives is that like we during this campaign have created this community that's so awesome. And I love everybody who came out of the woodwork, especially like Jack and Shane, who are just now like fucking on like the production team. Like these are like stand-up folks, and like there's just people who want to fight for this. Like they've been waiting for this kind of content, and it just like warms our hearts. Like, it's amazing. So it's also amazing to meet other like queer people in this scene, you know, because this is like, we're like the underdogs, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Discord's amazing. For anybody who's just tuned in to my live too, if you want to check out the Discord or go follow New Blood, all the information. Yeah, I am on the Discord and talking to everybody there about book recommendations, how they got into the paranormal themselves. We've been talking about if Mothman is hot or not. Like,
Hot.
Oh my God.
Come on, anyone that says otherwise is wrong.
I think he's hot. I think he is.
I do too.
Yeah, I do think he is. Yeah.
Hot. Absolutely.
Definitely. Well, so some people are asking some stuff over here. So Jack, I think we have to talk about like the amazing thing that just happened for you is that your book is like blowing up. Do you want to talk a little bit about it so people on all channels know?
So there's a few things. I'm just gonna blurt out like the few interesting things that have happened. Is that all right? Does everybody mind?
Absolutely not.
A few interesting things that have happened. I just finished my first novel. It's 412 pages, and it is the first. It is the first in a book of seven, a seven-book series. It just went up for pre-order. It hit a list overnight, and yeah, that's interesting. But the newest news that just happened as of today was I signed a contract with the Mississippi State University to be featured in a song that I get to kind of, you know, have a really heavy hand in. I'm really, really excited to be a part of it. It's a gigantic opportunity.
That's awesome.
So awesome.
That's on all of that.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
Was that what you
We're
meant?
really. What'd you say?
I was like, was that what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Totally. All right. So someone said, tell me more about New Blood TV. What's our content? Poetry reading, music. So it's a documentary. Well, it's two documentaries. One is a long-form docuseries. The other is an episodic show. I feel like I've said that like 9,000 times. The episodic show is where we go to places that have reports of high strangeness. Everything from like cryptids to ghosts to fae, all the things. We don't leave anything else. It's not just a ghost hunting show. The entire cast and crew is queer. We didn't do that on purpose, but it just happened naturally, and I'm here for it. And then the other show is a long-form docuseries that's basically a bunch of people that got together and followed synchronicities based on my original weird synchronicity, which is a whole big story, and launches us into vampirism, like actual, real, modern-day vampires, which we have one right here with us, Jack Townsend.
Hi.
Hi. Hey.
You might know me.
Some people are asking where to find the Discord info.
So if you go to newblood.tv and you scroll down a bit, there's a button that says Discord, and it'll take you to the whole world. And it's so cool in there. There's like, anytime people want a new channel, Abri, our amazing producer, just like cranks it out for you. So you can really talk about any weird shit that you want to talk about in a very, very safe and warm environment.
Yes, everybody in the server is absolutely incredible.
And now I can't catch up with all of them. I see all three of you. That's so good. I'm glad this is working. Everyone says, Alex, you're gorgeous over and over again. Cheyenne Milliner, will you extend the Kickstarter or can we directly donate? So we're not allowed to extend the Kickstarter. However, last night, a ton of people were asking like, well, how can I support throughout this project? And we were like, oh my God, We will make that happen for you. So if you go to newblood.tv, there is now up at the top a page called support, and you go there and there you just click the little support link, and you can support at any time. So a lot of people didn't have money during the campaign, but they were like, oh, I really want to donate, and that's where you can do that.
Also, hi, Curse Cosmetics. Curse is in the house. Hey guys.
Curse Cosmetics. we gotta get on here with Curse Cosmetics, man.
Oh, we definitely should. That is an amazing idea.
Yeah, Curse is in the house. Everybody wants those shoes also. Yeah.
I do make them custom, so hit me up if you'd like a pair.
Yeah, tell them where to get those.
My site's moongoddessmarket.com. There's a paranormal section where you can buy all of these things, including the shoes. I also have, I don't know if you can see, it's my 3D printer, but I do have these custom dolls I'm working on too. This one, that's a REM pod. You want one?
I'll take
I
one.
want that so bad. I'm gonna buy that.
I'll take one.
This one's motion activated. She giggles. I don't know if you want a demonstration of her giggle and everything.
Yes, it's terrifying. I love it.
Yeah, I want to see this.
It's kind of scary. I love it.
No, bring it on.
Okay, here we go. I haven't named her yet, though. We got to think of a name.
Ooh, we gotta hear first.
Okay. Sounds like, okay. Call me crazy. It sounds like Angelica from Rugrats. So, Angelica.
It does.
The third one's scary. She says I'm scared. I don't know if she'll do it.
Oh no.
I'm scared. Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, no.
I want one though, because it's terrifying.
I love it. Everyone that comes over is freaked out about it though, and I have to remind them that they're not haunted. I think I would be cursed by taking their fluff out and replacing it if they actually were haunted. So they're harmless. They're just tools. Everybody's freaked out by them.
I just want to take one and hide it in my parents' house.
Oh my god.
And I can make it with anything. I can have up to 50 phrases. Anything that you would want it to say in particular, I can do for you.
Are you kidding
I have
me?
ideas.
Okay, wait.
Wait. Oh no.
Okay. So can we just can we just have all of your products on the show? Can we work something out and make custom, we'll buy them from you, but the custom ones that match phrases that we would use for rituals?
Oh yeah, I'd love to do that for you. For sure.
That'd be really, really cool.
Oh, that'd be really interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And we'll shout you out from the rooftops, of course.
Thank you. Yeah, I would love to work with you on it. I mean, I'm always coming up with new ideas. And I like collaborating too.
Festering Queen says a doll with Jack's growl.
Yes! There it is.
I have this little boy in there. That would be terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want it to be the little girl doll, though.
Yeah.
No one's going to see it coming. They're going to be like, oh, the giggles, and then it's just going to be my growl.
Yeah, exactly. You should have giggle, giggle, giggle. Or you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
That was good.
That was close.
It was close. I liked it.
Good.
Yeah. Are you gonna do it, Jack?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's getting ready. I know he is.
I don't think okay. Do you guys want me to growl? They're already screaming.
Yeah, they want you to growl, Jack.
Okay,
Do they
you
not
guys have a choice. Do you want to see me do it, or do you want me to go up to the mic? Oh, somebody gifted a swan. So now I have to do it.
Yeah, you have to do it. You have to do it.
Right,
I'm super, and I want you to growl all the time.
Growl and a roar. And then I'll do 3. Here, come here.
No, that you left them for you.
Your face at the end. Oh my god, I love you so much. That's great. We are over 70K. Thank you, people.
Yay!
Oh,
Yes.
That's amazing.
congrats. I don't know what that means, person. Whoop whoop. Yay! Everyone loves the growl. Oh no. Alright, but there's no way I can get y'all. Can you purr? Is the next one I see. Can you purr? Have you ever purred?
Of course I do 2 different ones. The other one is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but because you have to go so low. But let me see. I have to switch it up. I'm sorry.
Whoa!
Like that.
I want to know how to do that. That's cool.
It's all the hanging ball. It's a UV. It's actually my uvula. I'm able to see. Come on, here. I don't know. I have no idea. I've been doing it since I was really, really young.
Very like a panther, yes. So okay,
Like a panther.
so people are just talking about you making noises, basically. Hi, Renee, I love you. That's an angry kinkajou at best. A cryptid?
A cryptid.
I don't know how you keep up with the chat. What's your trick? It's too hard.
Time. I've been streaming now consistently. I would say now it's been 2 years almost. 2 years. So it's just been, learning how to watch the chat and rapid firing. And I'll do little games where what I'll do is I'll tell them all to I'll do like an improv show or something like that. And I'll be like, okay, send out different things you want me to say. So I'll have to keep up and repeat what they're saying. It trains my brain.
That's smart. That's really
Wicked smart.
wicked smart. So are y'all getting any questions up in your thing before we get into some actual topics of things?
Someone goes, unmask.
Oh God.
Do it. I get that all the time. Do it. Spooky time. Come on, Jack.
Have you done that on
there's my friend. What, unmask?
Yeah. Did it scare them?
So, okay. Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
We've never talked about this. Okay, yeah. So I do a segment of my lives where what I'll do is, I'll talk about what this is and I'll explain, et cetera, right? But then I'll go into what I dub as mostly just using it as unmasking, right? And people will go, what is that? So I will do my little explanation, and then what I'll do is at the end of the night sometimes, they all know, I'll do a spooky time or a kind of scary time where the lights go off. The only thing that's there is the flashing of thunder and the sound of rain. And it's interesting to see the reactions. The reactions are probably the best part of that. But it's just like a peek. It's a tiny little thing.
What are the reactions like?
Oh, they're so entertaining. A lot of them, it's interesting because there are a lot of them who, when they see that, are there you are. And they're very, very drawn to it. They enjoy it. It's their favorite time. But then there are other people who actually do get very scared. I have to give warnings now, actually, because I actually gave someone a panic Yeah, of course, of course. They messaged me and they were like, "Oh, you know, I actually got very, very scared. So now every time before I do it, I go, hey, listen, just me. You are absolutely safe. There's nothing to worry about. Just Jack." And then, you know, obviously, then I go full balls to the wall. But you know, it's a time. It's an interesting time.
So
Cool.
how do you get? Oh, sorry. Go.
Oh, I was just saying, it sounds interesting. I want to see it too.
I do too.
I'm gonna probably, my plan is I'm gonna definitely be live like all night tonight is my plan. And at the end of the night, I'm probably gonna do it. Most likely.
Okay. I'll try and stay up.
How do y'all know each other, Alex? You two.
Here.
Social media? Yeah.
Yeah.
All the cool people.
But this is the first time we've ever like talked. So hey, it's wonderful to finally meet you.
Yeah, same with you. I mean, it was coming. I feel like we've always vibed, and this is an accumulation of that. We're all kind of attracting each other and creating this space for people, which is super cool.
Yeah.
It's about time. It's honestly about time.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, what do you think about vampires?
I love vampires. I was involved with a group in 2000, 2001, 2003, which I ended up leaving because it was, I feel like the people that were practicing with me personally were very safe and weren't well educated about it. So I've always had that interest, which I feel like led me to, especially on my For You page. I'm still very interested in it. I know a little bit about it just from that experience itself. But yeah, I know quite a bit. I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm very interested in it.
So you're somebody who definitely didn't have to or doesn't have to be like convinced that they exist.
No, not at all. Yeah, I for sure know they exist.
Yeah. Someone else here is asking about Greek witches. Are you comfortable talking about like your lineage at all?
Yeah. I know what I've grown up with. I haven't really studied much about it. Hellenistic polytheism, I believe, is the actual name of it. My grandmother and my aunt were the ones who really raised me, and they're the ones that introduced me to a lot of things. And it wasn't like what you would picture, like a coven or anything like that. It's just our day-to-day things integrated into our lives had a witchcraft root to it. So like if we were sick, the ways that we celebrated the holidays were more pagan-based holidays. Even in baking, how we cooked and baked things. Yeah, it's just kind of tradition-based more. And then as I got older, back in like the 90s, I started learning about Wicca. I started learning about all these different types, which I don't know what to call myself. I call myself more of a chaos practitioner maybe now because I've pulled from so many different things. But I do think it's really beautiful being able to grow up in an environment that was very fostering of that and letting me be whoever I want to be and dabble in whatever I want to. So, yeah, I think it's a cool, special thing. I don't know if there's anybody that has specific questions about it. As far as deities and gods go, it was a personal thing for every individual. I've learned about different deities, different gods. I've never personally worshipped one over the other or stuck with one my entire life. It's kind of changed based off of where I have grown and my needs that have changed as well. It's kind of just a part of my life that's continued on, which I really love. And I'm a solo practitioner. I don't belong to any covens or anything now. It's just a part of my life. I don't know. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. Yes, Alex does sell her amazing inventions. Could you say one more time?
Yeah, moongoddessmarket.com. It's also in my bio. There's a link there that'll link you to it. It's under the paranormal. I make a lot of things, and this is just the paranormal section. The main thing is keychains, art, prints, and things like that. But there is a paranormal section if you just go under the menu. That'll take you to all of this.
Oh, that's cool.
And if you missed it before, she can make them sound like whatever you want. It sounds like pretty much, right?
Yeah, it can hold up to 2 gigabytes of voices. So each file goes in order. If you send me clips of certain things you want it to say, as long as it's within the 2 gigabytes, like we can compress it if you want it to say a lot of things. We can totally do something, so that'll work. But yeah.
That is so cool. Oh my god.
I know, she's really cute.
She's something.
Angelica.
I don't know if she's cute. She's
Angelica.
It's a scary one. I think everybody out.
Let's hear it.
She's a functioning REM pod, though. Her eyes light up.
What?
Really?
Yeah, you want to see?
Oh yeah.
Do a demo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, stop it.
I don't know if I have to put her down, otherwise she won't turn off. But yeah, her eyes glow.
That is magnificently horrifying, and I'm all about it. Oh my god.
I have to have it.
I'm literally the same brain. I'm like, no, I need this thing now.
She's genuinely so creepy.
She's so creepy. I don't like her, but I love her.
I don't know why, but the name Sophie is coming to my head, so now I've dubbed this Sophie. I don't know why.
I love that. It doesn't have a name yet, so Sophie it is.
Sophie.
What was the other one?
Angelica.
Angelica for this one?
Yes.
That's Angelica. I
And
don't know though.
Angelica, robes, which makes it even funnier.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god.
Terrifies me.
Angelica,
you should be.
Angelica, stop being mean.
So, Alex, do you go on like paranormal investigations with this stuff on your own, or with do you have a group that you go with?
Yeah, I do have a group. I recently was working on a project that doesn't come out until October, and I'm not allowed to talk about it much, but that's the most recent thing that I've done. And I really have just been going out on my own because I haven't made a whole lot of friends in Phoenix that are into the paranormal as much as I am. They end up bailing on me. I get too scared. So I'm still looking for someone locally. Otherwise, I don't really get to do a whole lot of paranormal investing, flying out to Ohio or places like that are actually very haunted.
Where we did a lot of our filming was in Ohio for New Blood season 1.
You could probably get 7 seasons out of that state alone.
I'm serious. Yeah, definitely. So I was just curious, so you were on a project that you can't talk about, that was like a team, but locally you don't have anybody that will stick with you.
Yeah, I just go by myself. It's mainly, I live in a historic neighborhood. It's mainly my neighbors. They'll hit me up and be like, we kind of want to figure out what's going on here. Can you bring all your gear over and we'll just have a hangout and order pizza? And that's usually what my paranormal investigations are like. Or I have a friend, Stacia, who lives, they're kind of doing the nomad thing right now, so I can't pin them down to a certain space. But whenever they come to visit, we investigate, and we'll go to Jerome or Sedona, Tombstone, places like that, and investigate together. We just haven't been filming it. It's kind of just been for funsies with my friends. But I have a couple episodes on YouTube.
You have a couple what?
Episodes on YouTube.
Oh, cool. So how can people find that? Is it also in your bio?
Yeah. There's a YouTube link, too.
So, we would love to collaborate with you and go on a ghost hunt with you one time if you want. With
I would
Jack
love that.
and
dude, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh,
yeah,
oh please.
I'll pack all of
and
this
then
up.
we can. I was just gonna say we'll showcase all of your shit and blow it up in that episode.
Oh my god, I would love that.
Please, that'd be
Even
so
if
sick.
you don't use that, I would just love to come investigate.
No, the dolls have to come.
They have to bring the dolls.
They have
Sophie
to
and
come.
Angelica have to come.
I love have names now, Sophie. Over there.
You're so fucking
They
crazy.
like their names. They're all about them. I can tell. They're so happy with them.
I feel it.
They're all for it.
We could turn her on and ask and see if she says something.
Let's go. No, let's do it.
Do it.
Because
Let's make this fun. Let's make this even more fun. Okay.
This one I've always thought there was some weird vibes going on, and I can't say for sure if she's haunted or not because I've just never entertained it, just in case, because she does stay in my house. But it might be worth.
People are asking that over in my chat if you thought any of your stuff is haunted.
I've done ghost hunting in EVP in like my basement and all around my property. Turn it on. Let's go. Let's start.
It's acknowledging that she's haunted because then I feel like she's never going to shut up about it. You know what I mean?
But then that's better.
Someone needs to buy her from me after this.
Yeah. It's us.
No, yeah, it's us. It's us. Yeah. Well, let's see.
Okay. That was me setting it off. Okay.
Alex, does it have the temperature as well, or just the typical REM pod?
It's a proximity meter. Is probably the more accurate term for it.
Yeah, that.
Ooh, let's see.
Okay. Sophie, do you like your name?
Yes.
Sophie.
Come on, Sophie.
Are you?
Right, let's go. Okay. Sophie, do you like your new name?
Just to be clear, Sophie, if you are saying yes to any of this, all you have to do is get close to this and let us know that you're confirming that you like your name, Sophie.
Let's see. Come on. Sophie, do you hate your name?
What if she was just like, fuck off? Fuck off.
I have an actual REM pod we could put everything around her and see if anything happens.
Oh, what? If we're gonna go ham, yeah, let's go.
Let's
That's
do
what I
it.
thought. That was me for sure.
People, if you don't mind me asking, what religion are you? I don't have a religion. I studied many religions in college, and at the end of the day, the mysticisms of each are pretty much the same thing. I have a heavy Buddhist background, but I'm just spiritual. I don't. Religion gets my. What about you? What are you? Who do you identify as, Jack?
Me?
Do you
identify with religion? I don't gravitate towards any religions. I would say that I'm just polytheistic. I believe in just many, many, many different gods. I work with some deities magically, but I wouldn't say I worship. You know, we hang out, we vibe. You know,
we be vibing. So some people are saying some really awesome stuff, like places to go to in the chat. And if you're saying it in any of these chats, we just created a new Discord channel that's 4 locations that you want us to go to in future seasons. So that'd be obvious, like locations maybe. And then if you really want us to go there, like just tell us what, like as much as you can about that location, and we'll totally consider it.
Hello.
Somebody said Fen and Jack will have to share custody of Sophie.
Okay. Yes. Okay. That sounds. I want to ask questions.
Ask them.
Yeah.
Running. We got the REM pod. We got everything else going. The Mel meter. Someone said to ask if it's Sophia and not Sophie.
Okay.
You can ask if you want.
Let's try. Okay. Is your name Sophia? Small doll.
She might not be haunted.
She might not be. Or maybe she's just like,
There's
I don't want to
nothing
do this.
going on.
Be haunted. No, be haunted.
It feels pretty flat. We could make it haunted.
We can make it haunted.
Abri, can you help us make the doll haunted, Abri? If you know what I mean.
The temperature gauge is going off.
Do it.
The temperature gauge is going off, y'all.
Go.
See, let's get Michelle Belanger in here, and Abri, and maybe Stephanie Bingham. Can we get these things to go off?
Go off. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Soul was a little girl.
Was your soul a little girl?
Something's gonna happen here, and I'm guessing like
Do you
like
feel it?
3 minutes. My guess.
Ben, do you feel
What
it
time
too?
We're creating it if it wasn't there
Yeah,
before.
we're creating it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Energy. No, on my end, like energy is going ballistic a little bit. So yeah.
Oh, it's feel like this
energy.
like
It's just
Already
never
changed.
been, I don't know.
Yeah. See? Told you.
I've just never came forward and acknowledged it to give it any power, and now that we are acknowledging it,
It's gonna start now.
yeah.
so after the live, I'll give you my address, and you can send her to me so you can
Just
get her out
gonna
of
say.
here.
Send
So
me your
now,
address.
now you.
Sophia's yours.
We'll purchase Sophie from you. Yeah.
You gotta fall asleep with Sophie in your arms. What are you talking about? You gotta cuddle.
Yeah. Can you send us
Come
a
on.
picture?
I sleep right there, so
Perfect.
Sophie's been chilling next to me for some time now. I think she's gonna go out in the living room until she's
Well, like I seriously will buy her from you.
Okay. Sophie, you're now haunted. You are
I
officially
do
haunted.
have about 5 actual haunted dolls we could probably bring in here and just see if people are into that and they're okay with watching that. I know some people don't consent to that and it freaks them out.
Do y'all want to hear that? You want to hang out with the dolls? You want to hang out with them dolls?
Bring them with those
Have
dolls.
any of you opened your third eye? So, I wonder if they permanently meditation where it's opened, as I imagine both of you have, but I don't know if mine is like permanently open.
Yeah,
What do you think?
chaotic if it was open all the time.
I think it'd be. I think it would be
Yeah.
too much. I don't think you could function if your third eye was just constantly open. I think that there's varying levels, varying degrees, obviously, and moments where it is heightened. But I think if it was just like always, just like meh, you wouldn't get anything done. You'd be on your floor, just kind of like the colors, the shapes. So.
Someone wants attention.
Okay, it's coming. I think in 1 more minute something else is gonna happen. That's my guess.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody in my chat is like, let's do it. So if you want to bring the dolls, they're all for it.
Okay.
Teresa, I can smell green.
All right, I'm gonna go get a few.
Now
and
they're
we're
like
gonna make it a
chanting.
party.
Haunted doll. Haunted doll.
Haunted dolls.
All right, y'all. Alex goes and gets the dolls. We have 11 hours to go on the campaign. We are over $70,000. We have a stretch goal right now for 77K. It would be amazing if we could make that within the next 11 hours. If not, it's okay too. But yeah, you can support both of these paranormal shows by going to newblood.tv, or you can go to the link in the bio of my TikTok, New Blood TikTok. Let's go.
We got first one's up. None of them have names.
And everyone, and yes, somebody just asked me, Carol just asked me, should we be shielding during this? I would say probably a good idea. Yeah. 100% a good idea to be shielding. You know.
Yeah, my heart started racing when I picked them all. So I picked them all up together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I haven't done.
Oh, no. Alex. That's not safe. I said it. I said 9:30. I said 9:30. Yes.
There's 2 tones going off, which means it's over a 5-degree limit that it's jumped as far as temperature goes. I've got goosebumps. Yeah. Okay. Here she is.
It begins.
They don't like to really be touching next to one another, which I've discovered, which is probably why they're upset. Here's the next girl.
They just get scarier and scarier, Alex. Stop it.
More scary dolls. Not enough.
That one went off. That might have been me. Okay, she's winking. Oh, she's not winking anymore. She winked at me. I wish we caught that on camera. This one bothers people the most, and I'm not quite sure why. She does have eyes that close.
Oh, no. That is like a G name. Like Glenda or something? I don't know. She feels like a Glenda.
Glenda, Greta, yeah.
Greta, yeah, maybe Greta.
This is like the Avengers of Haunted Dolls.
The last one. I love that that's your reaction.
Hi.
No, thank you, ma'am.
Hi. Oh, hello there. You're cute.
This one I've caught different types of apparitions manifesting above her in videos with me, and we have similar haircuts.
Oh, you do. You have the same.
So everyone's here. Everyone's accounted for. All right. Hi, ladies.
I feel mad shit right now.
I haven't taken a face in a long time.
Mad shit.
It's been years. All right, girls, gays, days. If you want to communicate with us, all you have to do is get close to this antenna and it'll let us know that you're here. If you want to make yourselves known, go ahead and set either of these devices off. And we'll take it as a hello. And it's okay if you take your time. Thank you.
Hi. Who is that, do you think?
Ooh, we're up to like a 0.8. It's going back down again. They like communicating with temperature.
Yeah, I've noticed it's really only been the temp on all of them, right?
Yeah. Which is
somebody said it's Gretchen. Someone said Aubrey says it's Gretchen.
Gretchen?
That's Gretchen, and the other one is Elizabeth.
You're okay. Someone asked if they should be afraid. You're totally safe. Do not worry. You're fine.
Yes.
That's 100%.
Ultimately, we're the ones in control of our reality.
Absolutely.
But shield. Just because. It's a good idea. It's just always a good idea.
Go ahead, shield.
Yeah.
Oh, someone said oh, wait, no. Annette. One of them's named Annette. Annette?
Let's see. But you can see. Here's the reading on this as well for everybody who tuned in.
5.
Me and all the ladies. Gretchen, was it
Wow.
you who set the sensor off? Can you do it again for us?
I don't think her name is Gretchen. Oh,
Did you see something?
did that just go off or was that something else?
Nothing that I saw went off, unless it didn't make a noise. Which is
Okay, Aubrey says ask Elizabeth. So let's ask.
Were you the one that made the temperature gauge go off? Could you please do it again for us?
So hot. Some other people are saying like maybe it's a B word. Belinda?
Bridget.
What do you got, Jack?
Beatrice?
Bridget! Ooh, could be Beatrice.
Is your name Beatrice?
Hi, Bridget.
Or Beatrice, that's my cat's name. Well,
Someone on
yeah,
my
okay.
side said that the stream went out. It got weird and laggy for a second.
Yeah.
You know what? Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you ask if can I ask a question actually?
They can hear you.
Okay. Coalition of Dolls. Is any of your names Bart at all?
Maybe they don't like to be called dolls.
Okay.
Maybe they don't like having names too. I wonder if that's a thing.
That could be.
For a second, I thought something. Thought something for a second. Do you guys know Bart? You guys hang out?
Everybody's laughing about Bart over here, Jack.
Bart is what I've dubbed an entity that kind of permeates in my sanctum. And he will do a number of different things. Like when the number one thing that I have him do is kind of fuck with the candles during the lives. And he'll do it on command. But there was a podcast that I did for the Scaryverse, I think, podcast. And if you look at my profile during the podcast, you can see me talking to them, and an apparition sticks its head out and looks at the camera and moves its head away.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. That was good. Oh.
I think it's Bart. I think so. That's why I wanted to ask really quick.
It's Bart.
So what somebody in the chat here was like, wait, when somebody asked,
Did you hear?
I'd be asking.
I heard that.
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Did it just go off?
It was
Like something
else.
growled over here or made like a really weird sound.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Did you hear it again?
That's crazy. You heard it too?
That was the sound it made earlier too, right? When it didn't go off. Yeah, I heard that too.
It was like a interesting digitized sounding grumble growl. Or
like
moan.
really quiet?
Yeah, very quiet moan kind of growl.
Very pixelated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it could have been coming from here, but it sounded like it was right here next to my ear.
Yeah.
People here are saying like maybe they're boys. rather than assuming they're girls.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Where's Haskeperu when you need them? Yeah. Did y'all in my chat here? Did y'all hear the growl thing? Yeah.
They did?
Yes. Oh, okay. So Haskeperu is coming in. Abry's here and says that there are 2 disembodied there. Abry, can you tell us more? Why am I so hot? All of a sudden, I'm so hot. I'm wearing like the hoochie daddy shorts. I'm wearing like no clothing. I don't know. I'm like schwitzing. What is going on? Are you hot? Either one of you?
Did they
Yeah,
confirm?
it's warm here, which makes me think maybe you're feeling that connection. I'm in Arizona. It's 115 here. It's hot.
All up my back right now. They confirmed that disembodied are there?
2 of them. Yep.
I think it's with this one, personally. I think it's with this one, and it's between these 2.
Okay.
Or it could exist outside of all. It could exist outside of all of them and just be this collection. Oh,
Did you do that?
I didn't do that. That's temperature. I can't do that myself. So it's possible that it's the collection itself. Like not necessarily an egregore, but maybe something close to it.
Yeah.
Because those 2 I pointed out, I found together. These 2 on the end were found at the same time.
Nice. Like I was fine at the beginning of this live, and now I'm like literally, it's like sweat.
Yeah. There's
I don't know what's going on.
all up. I didn't want to say anything earlier, but all the way up my back from the bottom started like this, little crackles, and now I'm overheating too. So I feel it. My air conditioning is blasting. So
Interesting.
Yeah, like we have our air on. That's what I'm saying. Like it's so weird. There are units, like I mean, vents in this room. And here comes my cat. She's like,
I'm not as sensitive to it anymore because they've been with me for so long. That could just be what their energy is and how it reacts to people. So, yeah, they're a collection. Maybe they see themselves as brothers and sisters. Maybe it's a culmination where they all exist together.
I wonder.
Abry says, "Oh, go ahead."
No, you first, please.
Abry says, "When the live is over, tell Alex to tell them to go home."
Yes, please.
Got it.
We'll stay with you if you want.
Maybe we can all tell them together.
Yeah.
They have a space that I call their home that is in the living room by the front door specifically. And it's one dedicated shelf that is right next to some of my protection tools. And that is where they're allowed to stay and they're not allowed to leave that area. So do they mean go home as in that home or altogether?
Abry, you want to chime in there? Some people are saying they're having some really weird experiences, like their head starting to hurt, ice pick pain.
Oh no.
Sweating.
I don't want people to feel negative by any means.
It's in the name of science.
Oh yeah. Abry's saying tell the disembodied to go home. So there's 2 disembodied from our neck of the woods that they sent over there. And so they can be kind of like overstay their welcome sometimes, depending on which ones they are.
Sure, I can do that. There are 2 spirits that reside here on this land as well. Yeah.
I'm wondering how to address them correctly. Is there any way that you can show us outside of the temperature spikes? Um, which of your vessels
That
are causing the disturbances? Maybe something that we can see.
I hope you feel better, my Slock. I'm sorry.
brought the little one out. I actually really love dolls. Like, they don't freak me out. I think they're really cute.
You think they're
That
cute?
one you're holding, I think, is a net. Someone said they think this one's a net. She's beautiful. I don't know how old she is, but she's all porcelain.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Somebody said Annette over here too. Maybe that was the
Really?
same person.
Anna
Okay.
Ray.
I don't know. It was a while back. Oh my god.
It was a while back that they said Annette. I just pulled her out.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh, seriously? Yeah, no, I swear. I can find it in here.
Someone on my side also said Annette, by the way. So
Annette. It's a beautiful name.
Where's it? Annette. She's in here somewhere. Is everybody all right? Okay.
Yeah. Or at least just take a break, maybe.
how's everybody in my chat feeling? How you guys doing over here? How you guys doing? You all right? You hanging in?
Yeah, how are you all doing? Are you answering what he just asked? Totally good? Okay.
Someone said they are smelling something that is sort of like smoke. Let's see. Okay, just overheated. Others are feeling overheated as well. Tingling. Everyone says they're good though.
Okay. Everybody's good. All right. We'll leave them out then. So, Alex, did you grow up in Arizona?
I've kind of been all over the place, but I went to high school here, which is what brought me back once I got to like my mid-30s. I came back here. Yeah. I like it, but it's a little too hot for me. And nothing's really that haunted out here. It's actually just full of tragedy and colonialism. Like, it's really, you can just tell with the land. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just curious. A lot of my mom's side of the family is out in Arizona, and it's so fucking hot. And I just think, as like somebody who's investigating the spooky, like it's not like the most, like you said, there is stuff there. There's haunted stuff everywhere, right? But like it's not as like vibrant as some places.
The state I think is 102 years old. It's not that old, so the history isn't as deep as places like Ohio and Louisville and all those places. I've been to a lot of places on the East Coast and the Midwest, and I really love it. I've thought about moving there multiple times. Somebody keeps, what else? I have a strong feeling that one is named Irene, and something bad happened to her in another life.
Irene.
And someone said Beth, 16-year-old, red dress.
Someone said it over here too.
Interesting.
Said what, Beth?
16, red dress.
A lot of heat.
I wonder if something happened like in a house fire. If that's what everybody's feeling.
Yeah, another person in the chat is saying heavy heat coming up the left side.
So feminine side?
Yeah.
Did somebody here die in a house fire? Or related to a fire?
Someone says, have you ever had any dolls you've had to get rid of because of their negative energy?
Yeah, I don't bring them in the house.
Where do they, wait, ones that you had to get rid of?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where are they?
Oh, they're not with me.
No, you're like, gone. Okay.
I would never take them home. Like if I can feel it when I pick them up. Because I do go looking for them on purpose at thrift stores or estate sales. These are the only ones that I've brought home because, yes, they are active, but they respect boundaries. From what I've experienced living with them, they are very respectful of boundaries. And that I can get down.
When we were at one of the locations filming season 1, there in the house there's this area that's like not the ritual room, but kind of like there's a bunch of artifacts in there, and there was a ton of dolls there, and there was one that every time like anybody went into that room, they said that they thought her head just like turned around like a quarter turn every time. And I don't know what was going on with that doll, but something was in that doll for sure.
That's how I feel about this one. Every time I stare at her too long, it looks like she's breathing or that her eyes are moving. This particular one. Someone requested, though, that I bring them up closer so y'all can see.
Let's do
Yes.
them close.
Let's see.
Who's first? Yeah. Did we have guesses on her name? This is the red dress one. She's got cute little shoes. This feels like Angie House.
Getting Claudette, Jessica, Marjorie, Beth, Scarlett. I'm okay. It's funny. She looks kind of like my nerd is showing a little bit like Carmilla from Castlevania, the TV show.
Totally. The little bloomers, like it's so cute. I know they're kind of scary, but so much thought went into them back then.
Yeah, they did.
Her eyes are so cute.
Elizabeth. People on this side are saying a lot of Elizabeths.
Isabella.
Do you like the name Elizabeth? Can you make one of the devices go off to let us know? She's the only one that really freaks me out. I'm sorry. I'm like holding her. I can just tell she doesn't like to be held. She doesn't really like to come out of the case. She always looks like her eyes are looking at you and moving. It's just uncanny valley all the time.
Nadia.
Yeah.
Henrietta.
She has like cat hands.
What does she have? Let me see.
Kind of cat-like hands.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Oh, yeah, she does. That's weird.
It's very strange.
The hands of a cat.
Everyone's like, she's the first to unnerve me. She's not a favorite.
No.
She looks so sad.
The dog has an attitude. People are saying the dog has an attitude and some sass.
Yeah. I don't touch her unless I absolutely have to because she doesn't like it. She just doesn't like it.
Wait, is she a REM pod, Alex?
No. I wouldn't dare take their skulls apart and put things in it. I feel like they would make something bad happen to me if I took them apart like that.
She looks like Nadja's doll from What We Do in the Shadows. I see that.
What we do in the... Oh, honey. She is something.
Is it the hair?
It's the hair.
Wild.
Honey,
It gives wild, untamed. Free spirit. I love it.
I got a Rosavine. People be liking her.
Yeah. She doesn't feel threatening. The girl in blue feels threatening. The most active one is the one with the bangs, which I'm saving for last. I like her outfit the most, though. I would wear that.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
You can rock that. Jack?
I can rock it.
That.
I'll rock it. I'm down.
You totally
Fuck yeah.
Let's go. I'll totally rock that. Let's go, man. After the other night, I'm all ready to go.
People keep saying burned at the stake. Oh, this is the one.
This is the one that I've caught stuff on video with.
Yeah, immediate. I have
I have
immediate
goosebumps
feelings.
all down my left side, and there's like a cold spot around her right now, which is really interesting.
Immediate,
it's so crazy.
Immediate behind
say
my
it.
eyes, and literally like almost like a pinch on my neck, like the back of my neck.
So this whole time, like for the last however many minutes, like 20 minutes, whenever I first said I'm like so hot, I've been so freaking hot, and now I'm cooling off.
You're cooling off? Yeah.
Yeah. But just when you put her...
I think someone just touched me. That was weird. Someone just touched my arm a little bit.
What did they do?
Ooh, and we're spiking up to 1.5. Oh, back down to 0.9. I'm back to the information that touched me. It was very gentle.
Is that a millimeter?
Yeah. It has temperature too, which is nice.
Nice. What's the temperature in your... what's it saying the temp is in your space right now?
76.4.
Weird. It felt way hotter than that until she came out.
But look how strange. It spikes around her, but not around my iPad. Look, it's going up to 77 degrees, 0.6.
It's crazy.
76.9. It's going back down. The temperature's going back down now that it's away from her.
Should we... Would any of you... I don't know who this one is. What are we calling her?
A lot of people are saying Beth on my end.
Is this Beth? Okay, because people go back and forth. So if your name is Beth or whatever your name may be, would you be interested in being investigated more?
Do you want me to put you down?
Someone said, "Oof, put her down."
It feels like she wants me to put her down, yeah. I was hoping she'd answer, though. I just don't want to talk. I think they might be done, and I should put them back.
Yeah.
Because we haven't gotten anything. Really? I feel like they're kind of over it.
Yeah.
Can you all make
I feel
go
like...
off if you want me to put you back?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You want to go back home?
I think maybe... I don't know if they're, like, keen on Jack and I.
It's
That's what
possible.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
take this one and put them back. I feel like this one wants to go back.
Which one do you feel the most connected to, Jack?
The one that I felt the most like connected was definitely the last one. There was definitely like immediate feelings, like very, very physical.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm hot again.
Yeah.
She's not malicious though. I feel like whoever is attached to her might have kind of a sad or sorrowful like life attachment that brought her to being attached to that doll. I just haven't never asked or investigated it. I just give them a good home. I don't want them to be in a trash can somewhere. Yeah, I dust them off once a month, and then I say hello, and I let them know that they look beautiful, and that's really all that I do for interaction with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably just really like your vibe and are kind of like overwhelmed. I mean, I don't know, but maybe they're overwhelmed by this.
Someone said they're unsure of masculine energy, which could be true. Someone says something with Beth happened that was they died negatively. Looking for that. Ooh, yeah. Who else has goosebumps?
Yeah, people here are saying maybe Jack looks scary to them because they might be young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've had investigations where like the spirits don't know how to react to me. I've had it happen very much through the EVPs.
It's going off.
Yeah.
I think that's confirmation right there.
That's yes. Don't know how to handle this. Very confused.
Yeah. I mean, you are unique. You carry a lot of energy with you that people are not used to.
Yeah. The story of my life.
The last one connected to Salem. So many people have said that so far. The one I just put away.
Yeah, I had people a while back say that one of them was burned at the stake.
Really? I think it was Beth. Oh, I got goosebumps thinking about it. She's back in her little
Wait,
house.
is that the one that looks like you?
Yeah.
Okay. That's Beth. We're gotta keep track of them.
Okay, I put them back in order. They're very particular about where they are.
So I want to ask you both a question that I think all of our peoples will want to hear about. So whoever wants to go first, what is the most like bizarre paranormal experience that you've ever had?
There are a few that are coming to mind. I'm trying to decide which one I want to tell.
Yeah, I got
It's hard to pick.
Okay. Bizarre.
You know what? I tell this story all the time. That's why I'm like refraining a little bit. But Alexandra, I don't think is Alexandra what you are fine with?
You can call me Alex. It's
Okay.
Alexandre, but it's kind of
Alexandre.
weird. Yeah, Alex is totally fine.
Probably never heard the story. The dead end story. The weirdest occurrence that I had was that there was this kind of like dead end by my old house, and when I was a kid, I had to go through there to get to school, and I was a walker, and I refused to the point where my parents ended up putting me in therapy because I wouldn't go near it. I would refuse. So I'd say about a year ago, Shane and I we're starting to do like our ghost investigations, and we're trying to figure out where we're going to go. And I'm like, you know what? I have this weird feeling. kind of want to go back to my old house. I kind of want to go back to the dead end and maybe get some closure. Like maybe kind of figure that out. See if there's like someone that maybe I didn't realize, and I knew as a kid, but I didn't really know. We end up going there, and we go with one of our good friends, Helly, and we go through, and it's immediate activity. It's just like this little kind of like like this path of forest that's just extremely small, right? With just one walkway through it. But it immediately was pitch black with no explanation whatsoever. We go in, EVPs are going, and immediately we get two kind of like two very masculine voices kind of darting back and forth. And they start almost talking as if they're inspecting me, trying to figure out like who I am, trying to place where they know me from. And all of a sudden I'm like standing there doing my EVP work, and everything starts going like this out of nowhere. And I'm like, and it felt like something was trying to attach. So I center myself and growl, which is one of my things that I like to do to kind of like keep myself, present. And this like mist escapes from my mouth and was not cold.
Weird.
Nowhere. It's on video. And as we're continuing, the masculine presences kind of disappear, and this female presence kind of takes up. And immediately felt like this is the entity that's like kind of in charge, kind of like that kind of feeling. Mm-hmm. And starts to inspect me, and the EVP is kind of like, what are you? I can't remember exactly what it says, but the most haunting EVP that I've gotten so far in this journey was literally, oh, so you died. And that was when we turned around and left. That's not where we get back to the house, and Shane's like, my neck hurts. I don't know why my neck hurts. And she lifts up her hair, and on the back of her neck are 3 scratch marks straight across her neck.
Mm.
That's the weirdest one I have. Yeah.
That's a lot of energy to be able to physically, make contact like that with Shane.
Yeah, it's on video.
So we're gonna go back there, right?
Did you all see that?
Please. Oh, I'm so down. I actually am.
Turned off by itself.
What happened?
That my light just turned off by itself.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were like doing something.
Whoa.
No.
Uh-oh. It's happening.
What's going on right now?
Oh.
I'm gonna check if my AC is on. It's hot in here. Oh my god.
So hot in here. Oh my god. I'm gonna die.
That's it. I'm gonna have to do a whole reset when we're done with this. Just thank them, send everybody else home. It's over.
Is your AC on, Uncle Jack?
Yep.
Mine too.
I turned it lower.
So, Alex, what about you?
Let me turn these off so I'm not thinking about it anymore. I have a list of bizarre things that have happened to me. The most bizarre thing that ever happened to me is in relation to he who shall not be named in the paranormal community. Dude bro ghost.
No, really?
Okay.
At the museum. Museum. I'm pretty sure I don't have an NDA anymore with that, so we're going to talk about it. But in the museum, it was in the museum with the Oddfellows skeleton. Mm-hmm. I was in there by myself, and I had the Ovulus with me, and I was connecting to, there's 2 Oddfellow skeletons there, and I was asking questions, I was connecting to them, and I started playing the music on the accordion, and what I had gathered is that they wanted somebody to read them, like, last rites, or play music, or poetry, like something just to give them their last rites, really, because they kept asking for that. So it was a positive experience. I was connecting to somebody very real. They gave me a first and last name, which was the first time I've ever had that out of an Ovulus. First and last name, checked the records. It was a documented person that was in the roster of the Oddfellows. So we found that there was a history there, and we figured out who it was.
Oh,
The
wow.
crazy part is that I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble for this. I'm just gonna tell you is that Zach was coming down the hallway, and everything was positive. And as soon as I heard those footsteps, the Ovulus started saying, "Devil, run, get out of there," all these things, and we were like, "What the fuck is happening?" Right? Immediately freaked out. Zach comes around the corner, standing in the hallway. Was like completely black. Couldn't even see his face. There was this shadow enveloping him. I've never been so freaked out in my life. And it left him and then went onto the floor and was just, and I don't know if you watched the episode, we took pictures of it, and you can see this black mass crawling across the floor that came off of him. Nothing has ever freaked me out more. And I've been in some really weird situations with malicious spirits, but whatever that was fully conjured. I don't know what that was about. That was the most bizarre thing I've ever had. And then I kneel and they were taking pictures, and a huge candlesticks, like 5 foot tall, got knocked over next to me. That was freaky. And then I had issues following that, where something came home with me. Whatever was going on over there, I don't know. Something came home with me the first week. The guy had a brand new 1963 Mustang he was selling across the street in the backyard. The pedal got stuck, floored, backed up through my block fence, and got stuck in the tree in my backyard. 2 days later, the trash guy backs up through the other side of the block fence. So both sides of my block fence are fully broken into. All this crazy stuff's happening. 2 days later, a storm happens. A tree breaks in half and crushes the roof of my house.
Jesus.
I'm never going back there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I'm never going back there.
So the thing with the dude, because I don't want to say the name, but so that dude
will not be named.
Yeah, Voldemort. Were you on like that show doing something, and that's how you like were able to get that on? Like, where can we see that footage? I guess is what I'm getting at.
The episode is, I can't remember. It was a Halloween season where they brought people in at the first day, the first opening of so they had 3 of us that were chosen online to get locked into the haunted museum, and then they videoed the whole thing. I can't remember what season that was on, but yeah, it was really intense, and so much of that was edited out, which of course it was, but it was terrifying. That's the only time I've had a real bizarre experience. There are lots others that are, if they are just, but whatever was going on in that particular moment, like the Oddfellows being fine, and then him coming around the corner and it not being fine, I like had to get out of there. I was like, I don't want to talk to you ever again.
Yeah, so someone just said that's why you look so familiar, and now they're asking what year it was.
2017 or 2018.
There you go. If somebody finds it, will you let me know what it's called? I want to see that.
Yeah, it's the Halloween special. I think it's called Annabelle's Curse.
Oh,
so Annabelle the doll had been in that room maybe like 2 hours prior to me getting locked in there, which might be another reason, because he had touched Annabelle earlier when he was asked not to. So whatever was on him that came off, like.
Oh boy.
I don't really believe in the whole demon hype and stuff like that, but I think whatever that attachment was something entirely different. So I was sick to my stomach, all those things that started happening afterwards. Yeah, I don't use that term lightly by any means, but that's the most bizarre situation I've ever been in.
People just usually love to throw that word around.
They do.
I actually have to hold myself back from asking you what it was like to work with whose name we don't mention.
I don't even know if I can answer it.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed.
If you ever want to chat, I will tell you.
Yeah, I want the tea so bad.
Just call me. Did you enjoy having bagels?
Oh, cute.
No bagels were served.
Oh, good.
Oh, I bet he wishes they were. What?
Sorry, I'm gay.
Oh my god. I mean, the thing is that there's so much. It's such a small community, the paranormal TV community. So word travels fast. So I just, as a whole, like I would say it's not in anyone's best interest to burn bridges, and that's all I'll say.
Yeah. And that story wasn't me talking shit by any means. It was just, that was bizarre. I think it had something to do with Annabelle for sure. Like, I think he picked something up from Annabelle, and it was on him, and the Oddfellow skeleton was warning me the second he came down that hallway, and then whatever was on him just left him, and Billy was standing next to me, and we were both, like, totally white in the face. It freaks me out thinking about it, actually. My heart starts racing again. That's the only time I've ever been in contact with something that I would say was maybe not even demonic, because I know people that work with demons, and it's fine. Definitely malicious, though. Like, on a level I've never, ever been in contact with.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Wow, that's
also, I was saying to him, like, burning the bridges, not you.
Oh!
Him,
you were saying me! I was like,
no, I would never call you out like that, ever. No, absolutely not.
Someone is screen grabbing it, and they're gonna share it and be like, drama in the paranormal field.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't care. I'm not associated anymore. It's fine.
If there's shit to talk it. I'm sorry. What? That's my no run.
Wait, what?
Huh? No.
What are we talking about?
Bagels.
I love you, Jack.
Running down the hallway screaming out something about running down the hallway screaming out about bagels. I don't know.
Exactly. I'm addicted to that place now. I love it.
I've actually never been. We've been here like a year now, and I still haven't been because I've been so busy with other shit. But I've been waiting to want to go. I want to go with the group, like, and do the overnight thing. Is that what you did?
Yeah, you have to. It's amazing.
Hi, me. Pick me.
Let's all go, actually.
Yeah?
That would be so fun.
Oh, let's go. Seriously. Tomorrow? Cool. Awesome.
Incredibly active. It's incredibly active. It's the one location that I got the most response out of all of the equipment that I have. It was just going the entire time.
Oh my God.
It's really cool.
We should do that, though. That would be like a really fun, like, New Blood field trip. And we just have like a big group of us, and you can bring your creepy ass REM pod dolls, and yeah, it'll be great.
Let's do it.
No, I'm sending her to you. Y'all named her.
I'll keep.
Yeah, we have shared custody.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send her off. Y'all
every
can
month.
Babysit for some time.
Every month.
Every month. Okay.
I want to hear your story, though.
What's that?
I want to hear your
story.
My
weirdest thing? That's hard. I feel like my maybe weirdest was when I was like in sleep paralysis. So I have some kind of relationship with the Fae that like I don't understand. And so periodically throughout my life, I've had these visitations. Some may think they're like alien. I think that was the first thing I thought, like the first couple times. Where it was like time. It's actually weird to talk about this because it is like a very weird feeling. It was Christmas time, and I was at my mom's house, and she was like baking cookies or something, and I was just like gonna take a quick nap on the couch, and so I like dozed off, and then I woke up, and I'm like fully awake. I know I'm awake. I know I'm on the couch. I know where I am. I know what day it is and everything. But I'm also simultaneously, like almost how the screen is split right now, it's like I'm here on the couch, and then also the other side of the screen is this centaur thing, something that looks kind of like a centaur-ish, not particularly like kind or like malevolent, just this masculine seeming centaur thing.
Was
And
it big?
it was,
Like size wise?
yeah, he was relatively big, yeah. And he like picked me up and took me to this desert, and there was nothing but sand. And he put me down, and there was like a like quicksand. There was an area where there was quicksand, and the whole time, mind you, I'm like trying to wake like I'm trying to be like, dude, mom, like because I'm fully awake. And he takes me to the quicksand, and then I like pull out of myself, and now I'm watching myself next to him. So I'm standing next to him, and I'm like, what the fuck? How are there two of me now? And I look at myself, and I am like almost like a Stepford wife, like walking into the quicksand over and over and over again. And then he's like, okay, now watch this. And he like basically says, hey, don't go into the quicksand. You're going to die if you go in the quicksand. And then he says, now watch what you do. And I walk into the quicksand, and he's like, this is what you're doing with your life right now, and you have to stop doing that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was just like very stern, and like he wasn't a good guy or a bad guy. He was like neutral. And then and then that was it. I like, my body came back, and I was like, holy shit, mom. Like I was just visited by a centaur, and I'm so grateful that I have a mom who was like, tell me about that, instead of like, you're crazy. So yeah, but it was mind-boggling.
So I have a question on that, because I've had weird connections to the Fae myself. And whenever I've gotten readings and stuff growing up, they always mention them. They're like, you're kind of surrounded by them, and I don't really know why. They would never give me any clarity on it. And the older I got, and more people I've talked to that have had similar, maybe not similar stories, but similar interactions where they've kind of always been involved in that, whether they wanted to or not, had something in common with, maybe the word would be the fight against gender binary would be it. Like there's a part of us that exists outside of those rules and those binaries, and the people that I've spoken to typically align with that to some degree when it has to do with the Fae. So it's super interesting that I just wanted to ask if you feel like maybe that has happened in your life prior to people that you've talked to or shared this with. I know people say it's not possible to have past lives where you were Fae, could be human, and I know that there's this huge discord there, it's incapable of happening. I'm just always with and talking to people who have had experiences like that.
Yeah. What was the question? Like, I missed it. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry if I rambled a little bit. It's just
No,
like,
it's okay.
It wasn't really a question. It was just this idea that people who are attracted to Fae or that Fae are attracted to them seem to be who exist outside of the gender binary, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I certainly exist outside the gender binary. I mean, absolutely. I know some other people who are connected with the Fae that are as well. I think it's really interesting when you get into like queer folks and like how they interact with the paranormal in general. I think that's so interesting. Because there's like a liminality there already, like basically what you're kind of touching on. So I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I was just curious if you noticed anything like that too, because I don't know. I think that's also kind of special to think about.
Yeah, I think so. And okay, Aubrey in the chat is got a lot of experience with the Fae and says that I think you can be Fae in a past life. And so now sounds like. So yeah, I'm not really sure if you can or you can't. I don't know. I mean, I have this feeling, and Jack, I'm curious too how you feel about this when it comes to the Fae. Like, I have this feeling that if I get too close to the Fae, I will like burn up or something. Not burn up, but like it's almost like if I, how do I say it? It's like dangerous feeling almost. Like it feels like if I get too close to it, it's not really a source. I ask you, Jack, because like vampires and fae have this like very old like lineage, you know?
Yeah, it's interesting because my run-ins with the Fae are very few. But the times that I've had my run-ins, I haven't personally had anything that's felt dangerous. But when there has been, because I live in a very weird place, and my forest is very cursed and very, very haunted. But the times when Shane has been with me with certain things that have happened, that is the time when it's felt dangerous. That is the time when it's felt like that. But do I think that Fae, you can incarnate or be Fae in a past life? I don't know. But I wouldn't discredit it because personally I don't have, I'm not sure. So possibly, why not?
Yeah, it's all just, I'm just talking about theories and wanting to hear what y'all have as far as thoughts when it comes
I
to
think
that.
that's a good question though. Like, why not? Why would that not be a thing? Why couldn't you you have had your past life be as Fae? Why not? There are also people in the chat that are very confused. What is Fae? How would you describe
Yeah, that's happening. Oh, should do you want me to do it?
You do it. I like yours.
You do it. So, well, you know, I don't know if I'll do it great justice, but so essentially, Fae is another term for fairy, or fairy folk, or the good folk, or the good people. There's lots of different terms for them, and in our culture, we've been taught that like Tinkerbell is a fairy, like, and that's kind of like the standard only fairy that there is, but. Well, because had an encounter, which it sounds like we all have, they're not like that. So it's a very wide spectrum species, you know, and it's one of those things where it's like, are they interdimensional? Are they what we call like extraterrestrials? You know, is it actually just the Fae? But the interesting thing about the Fae is that like the folklore for them and the documented experiences about them have been going on for hundreds of years, hundreds and hundreds of years. And currently now, even if like some people in the chat are like, what the fuck, fairies aren't real, currently now there are countries that like actively believe in fairies and like acknowledge them. Iceland, you know, there are a lot of places where Ireland where it's just like these are rules that we follow. So
yeah, they're very respected in different countries.
So I guess that brings me back to the question: why couldn't you have been Fae in a past life? Like why couldn't that have been a thing?
I don't know. I think I had a moment in time where I was thinking about all these people that I had met and how we all didn't quite feel human, but then maybe that was just me on my road to discovering that I am neurodivergent. I don't fit in the norms. But in that path, I had run into a lot of people that said that is absolutely not possible because they're completely different than human souls altogether.
yeah, I've heard that too.
Interesting. Okay.
But I wonder if it's possible to have like a soul tie. I mean, it's probably something outside of normal English words that could explain it. I don't know.
Fire,
Right,
being
yeah,
Fae,
exactly.
Fae touched, etc. as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought up the neurodivergent thing too, because I think, you know, we talk about this a lot in season 1 of New Blood, especially, which like most people who identify as vampires in the case of that show, but many other kin, right, as well, are neurodivergent. And I think that's really, really interesting. And what's really interesting, and maybe it's just because I'm queer, neurodivergent, and like I love spooky shit, and identify as other, but the intersection of all 3 of those things, like being somewhere on the spectrum of queer, neurodivergent, and otherkin in some way. And I'm really curious if either of you have like theories on that, and like why that seems to be happening more than it has maybe in the past.
That's why I was asking. I wonder if there are past lives or soul ties or something more to it, because it seems to be so much more prevalent in groups like that. I mean, there's so much to theorize.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
No, I agree. There's nothing I can think of, but yeah, maybe there is something to that. Yeah.
Or our ability to think outside the box and really see things for what they are.
Yeah.
I mean, not to just like go on my queer people are better rant, but I do kind of think a little bit. But I do just feel like fewer people are having children. There are more queer people, well, they're not more queer people. Let me be clear. There's just more people, so therefore there are more queer people. But there's always been, many queer people. So I'm just wondering, like evolutionarily speaking, like neurodivergence, queerness, like all of these things are sort of like us evolving. Like maybe our neurodivergence in 100 years will not be, it'll be neurotypical, I mean, I wonder.
Because I feel like I have superpowers a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah, we're delusional.
And people tell me I do. They're like, how did you absorb that so fast? Like, how did you build that? How do you, like, buying a 3D printer and understanding it and learning how to use 3D building software within, like, a matter of weeks? All of that is easy for me, but it's not, I guess, for most people.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Jack, what do you think?
I agree. I agree that it is definitely some sort of evolution. I 100% agree with what you said, that eventually this will just be the norm. But I can definitely say that there's lots of people who see a lot of the things that I do and have done, and they're like, how do you do that? How have you done that so quickly? So yeah, you guys are just saying all the things that, yeah, I agree.
Now somebody said, for all we know, our incarnation has harmonics in other dimensions, like we might be fractal. And that shit, okay, listen, Windy Earthling, this shit blows my motherfucking mind, because like I think about this all the time. What if there are like infinite Jacks and infinite Alexes and infinite Bens? It's like, holy fuck.
I 100% believe in that. Like 100%.
Me too.
Yeah.
I even think about that when I'm hunting and like investigating the paranormal, because I'm like, how is this person here? Like, I used to feel so sad thinking that their soul is trapped, eternal. I don't know. How were they in this room where they were tortured and they're still here and I can still talk to them? It just sounds so sad. But the more I uncovered it and realized that it could just be a fragment of them, and they're there in time, kind of being looped over and over, and it could be intelligent, and at the same time they could be off already doing whatever they're doing. Like the idea that time doesn't exist outside of us, we can't really wrap our minds around it, and it could be fractionated. Like there's just, my soul might not just be this one little thing, it could be this thing that's limitless that I have no full grasp over.
Yeah, I mean, that stuff, like when you get into the quantum physics of it and stuff, like the fact that an atom is made up of mostly space, and that the universe itself is made up of mostly space, like literally just space, not a thing, just a beat, like it's just and it's not a doing or a thinging, it's just a being, it's just a spaciousness, and that is like, we're mostly space. That's,
it's cool.
Like, insane.
And it's
so
electromagnetic fields that exist in that space. Whenever I'm talking about you know, how we use these tools and how we're measuring electromagnetic fields, and when we're speaking to different other beings or spirits and there's spikes in electromagnetic fields, I was like, there's something to that, so much more than just like a number on a little meter, because it is at the building blocks of us. We have electromagnetic fields and radiation and things, and these like invisible fields we're unable to see that are holding us and everything together. Like before I touch my iPad, I'm touching it, but I'm not touching it. You know what I mean? Like my atoms are just there and they're catching it, and there's different charges that are like, I'm not actually touching anything. It blows my mind.
Yeah, it's great. That's, I mean, we are, you said it in the chat so well, and yet I have bills to pay. Like, right? I think about this all the time. I'm like, who fucking cares about this shit? Like, look at this. Look. Like, we don't know anything about anything. Look at this. What? I don't know. And people think like paranormal investigating is stupid, right? Like a lot of people are like, well, why would you do that with your time? And I'm like, okay, cool. Why would you be a lawyer? Like, who cares? Like, I mean, like, you do your thing, I'll do my thing. I think that investigating the unknown for me is the most worthy occupation. That's just me. Because it's mostly unknown.
It is.
Yeah.
There are so many things Einstein thought was possible that everybody would make fun of him for and be like, there's no way. Quantum physics is like the perfect example of that. How far we've come from the 50s to now, things they thought could never exist, absolutely do. Like imagine this field and people actually taking it seriously and really thinking about it. Like quantum physics is kind of starting to bridge that gap a little bit and helping us understand what's possible and what isn't.
Absolutely, yeah.
I love that I got to go live with y'all and talk about this stuff, because I don't really have people to talk about this stuff with.
You got to do this more often.
Yeah, I'm so
we found our people. Yes, like the multiverse. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, and time existing on top of one another, possibly overlapping in perfect conditions. It's all so cool.
I mean, you could talk about this forever too, because I mean, then if you think about like past lives, and it's like, oh well, you know, a lot of the people on the New Blood crew, and we feel like, and the people that are even you, I very much feel that I've had a past life with you. So there's that feeling, but it's like, oh wait, did I have a past life with you, or am I having a current life with you somewhere else and I'm remembering it, or I'm feeling it, or like there's an impression of it, and it's like,
That's mind blowing. What was that?
Right,
and then I get up and like get a little snack because my brain will explode otherwise.
Well, we probably have to get off soon, but I think there's like 9 hours left, y'all. If you want to support queer folks and other folks doing paranormal content, then you can still pledge until tomorrow at 8:08 a.m. Eastern time. It's in the link in the bio. Or you can go to newblood.tv. Sorry, Jack, what'd you say?
Oh no, I'm backing you up. Link in the bio.
Link in the bio.
Link in the bio. Link in the bio. Also, you should buy Jack's book.
Yes.
Go.
Go. You can
pre-order now. It's on sale.
People are saying thank you for this conversation.
You're welcome. Thank you for hanging out.
Thank you.
Everybody's saying the same thing.
And you have more than just the Kickstarter going, right? Because you met I can't remember what you were calling it. It's like after the Kickstarter.
Yeah, so some people are saying like, oh, well, they don't have money. They didn't have money this last month. And they were like, well, I want to support you moving forward. So you can go to newblood.tv and there's a support little doohickey at the top. And if you click that, you can see different ways to support throughout. And we want this to feel interactive and like a paranormal family. So join our Discord too. Like that's also on the website, newblood.tv, and find like a channel in there, introduce yourself, and that you get to talk about weird shit like this with all the time. It's literally going 24/7. So it's like whenever you want to chat with folks. And in the future, we do want to do experiments that include y'all in the Discord as well. So it'll be like Discord exclusives. So yeah, we love you. We like all this.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for including me tonight. This is really special.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
You're both so great.
You're amazing.
Tuned
You're
in.
amazing. Shut up. Oh wait, also go buy some creepy ass REM pods from Alex
Yo.
at link in
Link in
her,
bio.
link in the bio. Link in the bio. Link in the bio. Link in the bio. Link in the bio.
Oh, love them.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye.